Welcome everybody to my channel. I am the Speed Force Runner, and this video marks my first official video for the game Champions Online, which is an MMORPG where you get to create your own superhero. So a little backstory, this game came out in 2009, but is still alive today. And let me tell you, it is very, very exciting to play. Very exciting and fun. You get to make your own superhero. It pretty much gets no better than that. So I know what you're thinking. You're saying, sorry for the video shaking, but I know you say, the game's 10 years old. Why make a video now? Well, I know there's other videos out there already. So for one, other people are making videos. But also, let me just share that I used to play City of Heroes, and I know there are other superhero games coming out in the near future, but for right now, we don't have very many options. So I decided to come back to play Champions Online again, and boy am I glad. The game is just awesome. It is, again, just very fun, and there are some differences between it and City of Heroes, but I feel just as happy playing this right now as I do playing City of Heroes. So what I'm going to do for today for this first video is share with you my character that it's a Flash themed character, and I tried to build him, and I'm going to kind of share you my thoughts on why I built him this way and what I learned, because I kind of learned that although my thinking was correct, that when it comes down to making an effective build, I kind of did the opposite. So I'm going to show you my build, and we will go from there. Hopefully you learn what not to do so that you can make a better character than mine. All right, let's get started. All right, so this is my Flash character. His in-game name is Impulse 2K14. I made him back in 2014. And so let me just go ahead and kind of start off. Well, let me first share with you what my focus was. With this character, I wanted to do high DPS while trying to enhance his dodge and his avoidance so that, he's avoiding everything a la the Flash. And so I'm not going to necessarily go over the specialization tree. You can kind of see what I went through, what I picked. And again, my focus was just high DPS, high critical, and anything that would help his dodge and avoidance. So I went with the Dexterity tree, the Vindicator tree, and the Brawler tree. As for the powers, being the Flash, I went for the Unarmed Martial Arts. And also, that's to help with the theme, but also for the dodge and avoidance. So what I'm going to show you is, again, what not to do. So let's go down here to this area. This is kind of where I made the mistakes. So first off, here's what my thinking was. I know that in playing the game that, even though if you have high dodge, you're not necessarily dodging and not getting hit. You're just reducing, when you dodge it, you're just reducing the damage you're taking so that it's not nearly as much as you would have taken, or would have taken, I should say. So to bump up his dodge and avoidance, I went with Masterful Dodge, but I also told myself I know that, I'm not going to dodge everything, and some hits maybe by a villain or super villain would do some damage to my health. So I know that if my health goes down, I need something to protect me. So I picked Unbreakable, which when you click on that, it's an active defense. It's going to handle up to, I believe it's about 2,500 hit points. So my thinking was that I would be dodging the attacks, and if I get hit pretty hard, then I pop Unbreakable, and hopefully that takes the incoming damage until my Masterful Dodge is back up. That way I can start dodging more. To go with that, what I did was I went with, let's see here, where is it? I went with a passive power of Regeneration. And that way again, even if I get hit, I'm constantly regenerating my health a little faster. But this is the part where it's one not to do. From what I've been told, the slot of passes, I picked Wave the Warrior to increase his offense as well as his dodge and avoidance, and then I picked Lightning Reflexes to bump his dodge and avoidance, and again the regeneration for his health. But what I was told now is that you never want to take more than one passive because they don't work together. So my idea of this having this constant regeneration and constant reflexes, as well as automatic buff to my offense, those don't work together as I had intended. So when you're picking or making your build, you only want to go with one slot of passive. The buff self, I'm basically being told as well that again, more than one is more bad than good. I gotta say that in using them together for me, it was kind of a little bit of work. Again, I'm clicking Masterful Dodge and I'm watching the 15-second timer of it go down, and then I'm watching my health. And if once my health goes down below 50, then I'm clicking Unbreakable. And again, it's I'm kind of waiting for Masterful Dodge to recharge, which Masterful Dodge has about a minute and a half recharge time. So sometimes I was good, sometimes I survive it, sometimes I don't. I will say that kind of makes it fun because when I played City of Heroes, I had a super reflex character, and he basically just dodged everything. I just turned on my toggle powers, and that was it. So going from that, of course, that's easy and simple, to going to this of having to click Masterful Dodge and then clicking Unbreakable, and watching my health. It's a lot more work, but at the same time, I don't necessarily mind that. Again, for me, that kind of makes it fun because I know from what I've read that if you're trying to go with a dodge-based defense, that's not really the best way to survive in this game. So I don't necessarily mind working a little harder to achieve this idea of being the Flash. But as far as effectiveness, again, I'm basically told you only want to have one buff, not two. And so that's basically one not to do is to don't go more than one buff self, and definitely don't go two passive or three passives like I did. So yeah, I mean that's kind of it. I don't want to go into too much far in depth here. For the Flash idea, I have light speed, which if you can't tell from my character, I built him off of the Flash on Smallville. Everybody has their opinion, and that's my favorite Flash. That's kind of what made me, kind of what put the superhero of the Flash to my number one was Bart Allen off Smallville. I just really like that character, and so for this character I kind of went with this red line, because I just love seeing that because it makes me think of the Flash on Smallville. So I went with that effect, and then if I kind of want to say he's going so fast that he wants to use the Speed Force, then I got the Speed Force power or effect. I want to say of traveling through the lightning. I didn't describe that very well, but yeah. So that's kind of why I went with him. And then for his costumes, I got just his basic street clothes. I kind of always like to go with their uniform and then their street clothes for my characters. But as you can tell with this, I got rid of the comic style outlining again because I wanted it to kind of look more like I remember City of Heroes somewhat looking. So I just deactivated that option, and I'm really happy playing this game again. Like I said, even just traveling here on Monster Island is just really fun, and I mean this game even has a area you can go to where you're underwater. So I mean, I'm gonna have, I'm definitely gonna. I'm a huge DC fan, so I'm gonna have to make my own, Aquaman type of character and come up with a storyline, of him kind of being a member of that society. I have not gotten to that area yet. But in closing, again, I just want to say of what not to do. Like I did, just don't try to go for more passives like I did. I guess it's really just not effective. And then the buffs, again, from what I've been told, you basically only want to have one. So I mean, if you really want to have two, then again, this game allows you to it, especially if you go with the free forms, where you can, combine just any powers you want, which again, that is just amazing to do, and that's very, very, very frustrating at times, but very exciting. But yeah. So again, my character name, or one of them, is Impulse 2K14. If you see me online, feel free to send me a message. I very much would like to do just the content in the game, do any of the alerts or the rampages, and just anything and everything. So, but in closing, again, thank you for stopping by my channel. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and learned a little bit, and look to see you in game. Have a good day.